Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were in the Labyrinth of Baphomet, murdering things. There is what looks to be some sort of other path over there. Did we miss a door somewhere? Hold up for one moment. Let's take a look around a little bit more. So there's something over here. I don't think we can go in there. But there's definitely something over here. I don't think we can get back there, can we? Yeah, we can, but screw it. Let's just keep going. If we can get back there, so much better. If not, I will wander over there later and see if I can figure out if we missed anything. And then I'll just show you guys. What does this say? The words are scratched on the dead body with a knife. I was executed because you didn't surrender when you could, Commander. That's not my fault. I ain't surrendering. The Minotaur in your path suddenly sneers at you and opens his blood-red maw, and the low, mocking, cheerful voice of Baphomet comes out. I wonder when you'll finally accept your doom. You mortals are so assuming. Are amusing in your attempts to oppose us, the Lords of the Abyss. You fight, risk your necks, make sacrifices, yet we still push you back without the slightest inconvenience. Do you think anyone will remember your self-sacrifice a scant decade from now? All will forget your name and the names of those who came here before you. Your Golarion will be ruled over by my mighty brood, with the blood of the Lord of Beasts himself coursing through their veins. My offspring will inhabit your lands, and soon the lineage of every living soul on Golarion will be traced back to me, and every breathing body will bear my burning seal. Aurilu Vorlesh will lead my armies, and Golarion will drown in blood. You even trusted your armies to Aurilu Vorlesh? Yes, now that Hepsimira has failed me, Aurilu Vorlesh has become my new general. She's already told me everything she could discover from Nocticula, and this knowledge has been quite valuable. What's more, Aurilu still serves Tuscari and reports all his orders and designs to me. She has proven herself a competent spy despite her mortal origins. You hear a chuckle in Baphomet's voice. I have exalted Aurilu and made her my first slave, but do not be so quick to underestimate me. I know full well she'll betray me whenever the opportunity presents itself. But I plan to betray her first. I already defeated Hepsimira, your mightiest daughter. I'll handle the rest of them. You speak of Hepsimira as if you're hoping your words will wound me. You killed one of my descendants, and her specter now wanders these halls. Am I supposed to care? I could spawn hundreds, thousands more. Among them, there will be those in whom my blood is stronger, and they will surpass Hepsimira. Believe me, I possess none of a father's sentimentality, for I am not a father to them, but their creator and their god. Killed another one, Rosala. Rosala bet everything and lost. She invoked my name when she was on the brink of defeat, but I did not answer. Why would I? Not in the habit of playing favorites among my offspring. They must earn their place by tearing their competition to shreds. The weak must be weeded out to keep the blood strong. Rosala was stronger in a fight, but Hepsimira was more cunning and vicious, which is why she prevailed. Why should I nourish the shoots of the weaker branch when I can give all my attention to the one that's stronger? Tell me about your offspring, Yggdrasil. You know of him? That's a surprise. Hepsimira tried so hard to strike his name from the memory of the Abyss itself. Yggdrasil was always crafty and able, but he lacked zeal and ire. I valued his shrewd mind and uncanny ability to lie, and I found it unforgettable when Hepsimira disposed of him. I didn't interfere, of course. My children must fight among themselves. Only then can the strongest be revealed. All you do is hide behind your slaves. Are they? My seed and my spawn, my faithful worshippers, not part of me? And they not even consider themselves separate from their master? Or do they even consider themselves separate? The Minotaur begins to swell and alter. Baphomet is pouring a generous dose of his power into it. You seek to battle me? I'll sacrifice the body of one of my faithful to show you a fraction of my true might. He is giant, I'll give him that.
I see blood.
That's not gonna matter. We are the swarm.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead. Burn! Slice! Behead! Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes,
Oh, no loot? Well, that's just disappointing. There's another one of these puzzles. Do I think it's the same combo?
the road calls
Maybe.
me. I'll take the bait.
What was it? It was empty, triangle, 5, 6. That was definitely not it. Okay. At least our dog is probably safely out of the way. I can't even attack any of them. Which one's active? Which one are you? That's the one we can fight.
Entrails bleed. I see blood.
There we go. Now the other one should activate, hopefully. No, they're all going to activate one by one.
May I see
Fine, we'll just do this manually.
your blood?
Every round will be a whole new battle, which is very silly.
The attack. Come there, let's shred them. Oh, let's see how I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
So we need to find the combo for this.
Die.
Alrighty. Grab all the magical spears for some extra money. How's our swarm holding up?
For adventure.
3,900. Let's go through here, I guess. What's in... Oh. Well, hello, Minotaur. I'm trying not to go more towards the center than I already am.
Burn. Slice. Behead. Wherever my legs carry me.
There's a hidden door here. Let's just go to the end here and see if there's anything to note. There is a path. And another one of those stupid dretches that explode. And some demodans. Okay, the dretches aren't important. Let's just kill the demodans. The dretch will explode itself. And the evoker just did Kyrieru to be annoying. Oh, this is a surprise round. This is not good. Our pet's gonna die. Almost certainly. That's a lot of dredges. Anywho.
May I see your entrails bleed?
They're gonna explode very shortly.
Die, die, die!
Maybe they'll all blow each other up. Or they're all knocked down from Kyrieru. No, they're not all knocked down.
Let the attack commence. Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead. Die! 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 May I see your entrails, please?
Alrighty, well, we're gonna have to get another pet back. Or get our pet back, I should say. But we're now up to 4,100 swarm size. Or swarm value. I don't know how to describe it. This looks like a prison. There's many things in here. There's also a loot we can grab. We have easy lockpick capabilities for this.
Did you see that?
Anything written on the wall? No.
Trail me.
We need another combo here.
Did it.
Anything in here? Nope. More path to go. Some demons.
I did it.
Garbage loot. Let's just kill these.
Your name on
Hi guys, I need more swarmlings, so I'm gonna have to just kill you.
burn.
Don't worry, you'll enjoy it as a locust.
What's in wait?
Disappointing, there's nothing here. Alright, let's go back to the first prison E area. Maybe those bodies are bodies we can swarm. Well, it says there's something right here. No, it's definitely just a bag of
So many
nothing.
thoughts.
We can't target with anything. Okay.
This way.
Don't know what that's all about then. Let's go open this door. Looks like a room. Possibly with some enemies. Nope. Just, literally nothing? Not even a perception check. So just a prison room. Alright, well, let's go kill all these incubus.
Did it.
Hi, incubi. Oh, you guys don't want to fight? Okay. Bye, I guess? I thought we were going to be killing them, to be honest. Here's something. There's something on the ground here. What are you? Transparent skin stretched over bones and half-gnawed fingers indicate that the prisoner died of hunger. Well, I was kind of hoping for something for that puzzle.
I did it.
Anything in here? No.
Wherever
It's just
my legs
disappointing.
carry me.
Okay, well there's nothing... Oh, no, it's just the corpse. Okie dokie, let's go down to this side and then up this way, I guess. And then we'll... We missed something here. Did we not go into this room? Kinda looks like we didn't. Maybe there's a perception check in here we missed.
Else we miss all
I just want to
the
hit
fun.
Swarm 9, that would be so good. Nope, there's nothing. It's just literally nothing. Alright, let's head this way then. And then I think we're mostly... I guess we have this path to go over here. Maybe something here? It's hard to tell. Nothing going on, and the prison's over here. Let's open this door. Chain lightning to the face? Well, give you that. That was a good... That was a very surprising first round of combat.
May I see your entrails, please?
And we'll just take a step forward. Another fire swarm. Your firewalls are nothing to the swarm. I love being the swarm. It's so much fun. Now that it doesn't suck.
I crave for adventure.
Let's save and see what happens. Let's see if let's try that same combo from earlier. Do 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 do. Do. Nope. Definitely not that one. Alright.
Blood!
We need to find more things. Is this gonna be another weird, stupid combat where they're one at a time? Yes, it is. Also, we're taking out the entire population of Painagi in the world.
Aim onto your flesh.
Oops. Which one's the... Oh, that one's the real one. Damn it. I actually got attacked for once. Oh, now they're all attackable. Cool. It's not going well for them.
May I see your entrails, please?
I feel like some of the enemies are... Like earlier in the game, when they just annihilated us in like 3 seconds, but we couldn't hit them back. What the hell is this? Did we... The darkness that rolls beneath looks impenetrable and somehow carnivorous. Maybe even the darkness itself is a monster in this insane abyssal realm. There's a mobility check here. Do you think this is how we get out of here? I'm kind of curious to see what's down here, though. Bunch of more mobility checks. And nothing at the very edge of the world. Well, let's do... What is our mobility? Actually, wait, I think we need to get our animal back to life. I'm pretty sure our mobility... our mobility is 28. It's not the worst. Let's try it out.
Oh, did you see that?
And then athletics does suck. Okay, so we need our pet back. Our athletics check is really bad. I guess we could just heal it. Again, it's not standing up yet. Just gonna give it some of these, and maybe like... We have that potion of heal, right? Let's just give it a potion of heal. This has to wait until it's done its current stuff. Wrong person. There. It's not even like a good heal. It was only 110 health. We made the athletics check. There's a second one. Which apparently was also fine. Let's save. This could go horribly wrong. This is a big area. That made a weird sound. Let's back up. Something's happening. Oh. Why would you spawn right on top of me? That's not cool. Let's kill that one first, obviously.
Behead, yes, behead.
One.
Die.
to... It's moving. We can't target it because it's not technically there. That one didn't die. Oh, that one's an even bigger one. Okay, we gotta move our pet somewhere as far away from combat as possible. The father of worms is coming at us. We can't hit any of them at the moment. I could quarry one. Actually, we can't. Just delay until it pops back up.
May I see your entrails, please? What? You didn't?
There it is.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Die! Die! Die!
It's half dead. This one's almost dead, it just doesn't come back to life yet. Well, that was easy enough. A whole bunch of things that we can't identify.
At first I said, no.
And a bunch more CR for our swarm. Also, the swarm is just unredeemingly overpowered at this point of the game. I don't think there's anything in the game that could stand up against us at this point. We have so much damage reduction. Our armor's not that great, but it doesn't need to be, because everything dies really fast when everything is a ranged touch attack. And we have plus 30 something to hit with ranged touch attacks.
I'll take the bait.
It's pretty fun, I gotta say. When we initially started being the swarm, it sucked. It was really hard. Everything was murdering us because we had one character. I guess technically two characters. That couldn't... They were kind of okay at hitting things, but not really good. What is this? There's a Lilitu here. Well, let's just silence the Lilitu. What's next for enemies? Hello? You stay back there. Advance forward? We're in combat with something. There it is. Oh, now you come into melee. Fine. Oh, there's two of them.
May I see your entrails, please? Surprise! Die! Die! Die!
Alright. A magical barrier protects this cage, despite the fact it's been empty for quite a while. Let's try and Knowledge Arcana this. I don't know if our Knowledge Arcana is good enough.
No.
What was our check on that one? 23, so we need to roll a 16, eh? We can do it. We'll brute force this thing.
Crave for adventure. I did it.
There we go, we got it. Cecily is in here. I don't know what a Cecily is. Well, let's find out. Judging by the appearance of the specter before you, she is brutally tortured before her death. Her hair is coated in blood, her lips are swollen and split by a wide gash, and in her mouth, open in a desperate expression, is a blank void where her front teeth should be. As she speaks, the voice sounds garbled, gurgling. Who are you, another torturer? I am not your enemy. How can I be of help? I don't trust you. I mustn't. This place is full of liars, but you're different. If you truly aren't my enemy, help me. In Cecily's eyes, wariness wrestles with the desire to believe you, she says at last. My soul has been stained by suicide, but it still holds the spark of light. I'm willing to give it up to atone for the evil that was committed because of my negligence. My husband's blade, Dawnflower's kiss, was taken by the demons. It's a holy relic, and defiling it is a grave sin. If you rip it from their clutches, I can try to purify it by the light that even Baphomet couldn't take from me. Perhaps then my lady will have mercy on me and accept my wretched soul. What kind of blade is it? As the radiant Serenray was battling Rovagug, a grand rift appeared on Golarion, and flaming stone fragments filled with the Dawnflower's might flew out and scattered across the land. They turned into magnificent blades, shining bright, smiting darkness and evil. One of these great treasures was entrusted to my beloved Kestaglir. In losing it, we have disgraced ourselves. As Cecily finishes the sentence, her voice becomes a forlorn, mournful cry. Where should I look for it? A Marilith by the name of Aponavicius, the warden of this prison, took it with her. Unfortunately, I did not know if she still has the blade or if someone else is wielding it now. I sense only one thing. My sword did not leave the ineluctable prison. I'll find it. I'll be praying for your success. Perhaps my lady Serenray will listen to my pleas of a wicked sinner such as I. Gotta go. Bye. Goodbye. Take care. I better still run from this horrible place. I'm not gonna run anywhere. Let's open the insane prisoner's cage and see if he wants to join the swarm.
I did it.
Nope. Oh, there were 6 thieves who entered this prison. Now there are none of us. 5 found easy deaths in battle. Now I'm bound to 4 torments: hunger, thirst, cold, and darkness. Let's open a notepad because we're gonna need to remember this. Alright, it is 6, 0, 5, 4. Alright. Let's go find out which door that one's for.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
I gotta remember where all these things were now. Should have put like, oh, she could put notes on the maps. Okay, so if we go back to this room. It was a larger room, wasn't it? Maybe like this one? No, not that one. Well, this one. This one has a thing. All right. Was it 6054? Yes.
Let's shake a leg.
So let's go 6054. That's not correct. We could farm swarm stuff forever with this painage, I think. I'm just gonna not do anything for this first round and let them all join in. So that we can actually just kill them all in one go. Instead of having combat restart like 9 times. It's not like they can actually do anything to us. Except for Phantasmal Web, which is actually kind of annoying. But I think the fight's gonna be over before that becomes an issue at all. Good job. Alright, so it wasn't that one. Let's try the other one, which was... Do here? No, that doesn't look right. It was definitely up around here somewhere. I don't think it was at the end over here. No, doesn't look right to me. Okay, let's go back out into this side. Maybe it's over here. Maybe this wall? This wall here. Okay. 6054. Let's try it here.
We shall move.
This one is that one. Perfect. Some scrolls. Nothing super exciting, honestly. That's okay. And back we go. There's still a portal here we can deal with. Maybe. How's our swarm doing? We must be getting pretty close to swarm 9. Possibly at 4,500 or 4,600. Saving. And just moving people back so that we can
The road calls.
knowledge arcana this to death.
Take the bait. I'm not mad enough.
Oh, it still hits everyone even if they're not close. That sucks. I don't want him to die again. What's it doing for damage? Electricity? Force damage. Can't even get rid of that. Okay. Well, let's just choke down another healing potion, I guess. Just give him 2 of them.
I crave for adventure.
Maybe there's a distance limit on this thing. Stop doing weird things, map. Okay, fine. Now will you stop being weird? Thank you. Go over here.
Shake a leg.
Oh, it worked.
See that?
I sent him away to try and make this work, and then he just succeeds in the next time. Not that I'm complaining, that's good, just sort of dumb at the same time.
Did it.
Somebody's here. Who are you? You're no guard and no servant of Baphomet. I can't see you, but I can smell this is so. And I can smell that you're strong, very strong. Whoever you are, I thank you for my freedom. Please accept my humble gift. He hit me for 10. He gave us the Ashen Death. -4 on perception checks and all saving throws. What the... What a jerk. shouldn't have saved that douchebag. Oh, something's happening here. If you're here, I can smell you. Now he's gonna fight us? Okay, good. Maybe it'll go away now.
May I see your entrails, please? Die.
I would like this curse to be gone, please.
Let the attack commence.
Don't fear that I might lose your trail. Even if I can't see you, I can clearly smell the curse I've shared with you.
Wherever my legs carry me.
I'm gonna murder you next time I see you. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to, what's this? Oh, right, we caused that guy's death and now he's mad about it or something. Oh, we got some more Galu.
Flesh.
We still don't have a password for that other one.
Attack commence.
One of them's dead.
Die. With your head.
And a bunch of dretches just showed. Oh, there's a tick swarm in here. Is it an enemy tick swarm? That one just exploded upon charge. I didn't even know they could do that.
Burn. Slice. Behead. Yes.
We missed with an attack? Must have been a critical miss. Our poor pet. Stop exploding.
Die. Die. Die.
Our pet has very limited life and we don't actually have that many healing things left.
Behead.
More dretches just appeared. Dude, is this like an infinite thing?
May I see your entrails, please? Off with your head.
Well, that one just exploded and dealt no damage.
Burn. Slice. Behead. Yes, behead. May I see your entrails, please?
We can attack this thing now.
Let the attack commence.
No damage.
May I see your entrails, please? Oh, let the attack commence.
Alright, everything's dead now. Let's open this up.
I did it.
The corpse looks like it exploded from the inside. All the entrails have been eaten away, and the flesh is covered by an oily mucus.
Quick, quick.
We're now at level 9 swarm as well. Sweet. We're getting hammered by will saves. Belchins.
Oh, did you see that?
Cell swords in here. We can let them out, I think. Apparently they don't want to be free, they want to die.
Die. Die.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to the swarm.
Let the attack commence.
Idiots. You could have lived.
I did it.
Nothing in there. There's a insane prisoner here. Maybe this one will give us a clue.
Oh, did you see that? No secrets can
Prisoner is
escape
mumbling in an
my
unknown
gaze.
tongue. Well, that sucks. That means we can't understand what they're saying. I guess I could brute force that one door if I need to in the end.
No, backwards, backwards. I see blood.
It just happened. The Ashen Lady's back. Right there.
Die, die, die. Die, die, die.
Commander, my death is on your conscience. It's not. I 100% don't care about your death. You've come here uninvited, mortal, but I'll pardon your audacity for the sake of the reward Baphomet will grant me for prevailing over you. He may honor me by making me his archpriestess, by delivering into my hands the one who currently holds that position, the lovely Arilu Vorlesh. Oh, the things I'll do to her body. Aponavicius wills herself to rid her eyes of the wistful glint. Take a good look at what awaits you. These poor things thought themselves to be great fighters, but now they're just dolls in my hands. Marvelous trophies. Some are still alive. Once I'm done with your transformation, you could even exchange stories of your downfall. Come here, I'll be gentle. Wouldn't want to ruin your beautiful pelt. Where are you holding the hand of the inheritor? In a place from which there is no escape, in the heart of this prison. There's a cell for special guests. Not for you, critter, I'm sorry. You'll be confined to these chambers, but don't worry, I can entertain you just as well as our Lord's finest executioners. Hand over the Dawnflower's kiss now. Aponavicius draws the sword. Let's begin our game. I hereby dedicate the first wound I inflict on you to the Lord of Beasts, and all others to my own pleasure and nothing else.
My aim onto your flesh.
You've made a grave error here.
Burn. Slice.
She does have a lot of life, I'll give her that.
Burn. Slice.
She's half dead. Where's all the rest of her slaves? I thought she said she was summoning things to fight us. She's almost dead. Well, I'm afraid that that's the end for you.
Your entrails, please. What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Hello there. Kill the wretched victim. Do they get to become by the swarm if we do that? I hope so. Are they all scimitars? Does that mean that there's a cool helmet looking, or cool looking helmet. Don't know what it does. Can't identify anything. Don't have the knowledge arcana for it. Legends of Dark Knights by Matthias Erd. Letter from the Warden's Chambers. I'll read that later. I was just kind of hoping. I just skimmed it because I was hoping for like a clue as to what to do next. I think if we just kill them all, they all just... nothing happens.
I did it.
Garbage. Alright.
Forwards. No, backwards.
What does this say?
Backwards.
Seems the prison warden enjoyed the suffering of her inmates so much she even provided herself with a panoramic view of the prison cells from her office. This looks like a bedroom, not an office. I mean, there's a desk. It does look over the prison, but also it's also a bedroom, because there's clearly a mirror and a bed. With like a normal divider. You live in a giant fortress prison. You couldn't build yourself an extra wall for your bedroom? That's weird. Okay, well we have the sword. Let's go bring it back to what's-her-face up here somewhere. Where was she? She was up here. We also have, I guess, everything we need for future things. We still don't know the password to that. Annoyingly. Could brute force it. Possibly, I guess.
So many thoughts.
Alright, Ghost, I have your sword for you. I don't really need it as a scimitar. Here you go. Is this the sword you're talking about? Cecily extends her trembling hand towards the blade. Vile monsters. The once blessed blade. What have they turned it into? Will you let me be the spark that will drive away the evil that's tainted it? No, you'll complete the sword's corruption. The sword cuts through the ghostly essence as if it was corporeal flesh. Cecily's eyes widen and her head falls from her shoulders. A cry of pain and sorrow escape her spectral lips, and the blade fills with darkness. That was evil. That was very, very evil. Okay, so that's the path that took us down there. It looks like there's more. Like on the other side of this wall somewhere. If you look at the map, like it looks like there's something here. Unless it's just nothing. And there's clearly more path that way, but I don't think we can do anything with that. So let's go down all the way over here. Where the rocks are. And then we go through the rock path. We can go down to this area, I guess. I might just have to brute force that door. I don't know what the combo is, nor do I know where to get it. Wouldn't mind being able to get up to swarm. Oh, something's happening. Oh, it's the stupid ashen thing again. This is extremely annoying. 4 damage.
Your entrails, please. Surprise.
Still not dead.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Do you think we just cast remove curse?
Shall we move?
It'll go away.
We shall move.
Do we have remove curse? Let's go with name from A to Z. It'll be under R. Remove sickness, resist cold. No. Remove paralysis, remove fear, remove disease, remove blind. Nope, we don't have remove curse. Because it goes from blindness straight to disease.
This way.
That just tells me we definitely don't have that. What's this mirror thing? Oh, right, the bloody gash across our throat. Right, okay. Let's, wait for this boulder. Alright, go, 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 go.
Legs carry me.
And then maybe just run. Run, 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 run. Okay, and then down we go.
No, backwards, backwards.
There's definitely a midnight arrow here. Midnight bolt. I hear swords. There's a heart. Baphomet's unholy symbol is covered in the blood of the innocent who were sacrificed before it.
Blood.
Don't you dare step into the sanctum of the Lord of Beasts. Faithful, tear him apart. It's not going to go as well as you think it's going to. Since we missed our first attack. How dare we? Ow. How dare you make me bleed my own blood? You stay out of this. I need you for athletics checks and mobility checks.
May I see your entrails, please?
So it's just a heart offering, I think.
Die, die, die!
Can we not attack? Are we on the wrong person? Huh. I can't do anything. That was weird. Okay, our character bugged out there for a sec, but let's just continue as if it didn't.
Slice!
You can't do anything. Why? What's wrong with them? Okay, we'll just make him go last.
Let the attack commence.
Almost killed the mythic pain thing. I think our guy's broken somehow. Can you attack now?
May I see your entrails, please?
No, and whenever we try, it bugs. Weird.
Die, die. Get it? Let the attack
Yeah, he just can't do anything, and then you can't skip his turn. It's so weird. I hope it's just this combat that he's not permanently broken.
May I see your entrails, please?
Okay, well he's good now. I don't know what was going on there, but sure. Angel's Heart. This amulet grants its wearer a 30-foot aura that can be activated, granting all allies +1 AC and allowing them to ignore any damage reduction on attacks against demons. It can be active for 10 plus the wearer's charisma rounds per day. Fancy. That's the Hand of the Inheritor's Heart. Grimoire of the Beast. Grimoire of the Beast. Baphomet the Uncaged. That was the only thing down there. Okay.
Drill me.
Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. So, assuming no one dies on the way back, let's just set our people to go to here, I think. It's possible we'll run into that Ash person again.
Crave for adventure.
I may have to brute force that one door. But we'll go into here first, because I'm kind of curious. Sounds like there's rocks in this hallway as well.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
There is. Okay. More enemies. Well, that's two different enemies that were stacked up weirdly. We did not quite kill that one, annoyingly. It is Seer code, so I don't know if we're gonna survive, but that's okay. At least everyone seems to be attacking normally again. That's a plus. Our pet may die. Get up! Get out of the Circo! Yes! Move! No! You are so close to getting out. Fine, it'll just die. We'll res it if we need an athletics check again. We need an athletics check again. What survived? Yes, you made it! You survived the combat. Good job. Terrible luck there. Really? Obelisk gone. Bunch of random loot. Really bad loot. And we'll just magic circle this thing again. The immense statue is watching you impassively. Its horned head suddenly leans forward and gives you a sly wink. It's still not too late to kneel before me. If you admit here and now that you have no master other than me, I'll grant you permission to take your own life, swiftly and painlessly. What riddle are you going to ask me this time? The statue lurches into motion, its heavy footfalls causing the earth to quake. No more riddles, only ruin. It's time you return to dust, foolish mortal creature. Two statues of Baphomet are walking around.
May I see your entrails, please? Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Well, that was not an unexpected turn of events. I was kind of hoping we could finish this before
Wherever my legs
our pet
carry
died,
me.
but that is not the case. Well, we found the right location,
We miss all the fun.
and they had the inheritor and just identified all our stuff for us. So is there anything good in here? Let's go with price in descending order. Bastard Sword of Howling Doom is pretty great. The Indomitable Punisher, not bad. Dawnflower's Kiss is a +5 vicious sacrificial bleed scimitar that grants a wearer +2 to caster level on transmutation spells. What does sacrificial do? Against a helpless foe, the weapon's enhanced bonus is 2 better than its actual bonus. Nifty. Brilliant Energy Scythe +5. A whole bunch of random garbage gear. It's a really nice spiked shield. Clutch of Corruption, that's strength. Oh, what's this helmet? This headband of mental perfection +4 grants its wearer the ability to summon 2 Labyrinth Demodan destroyers to fight on their side for 2 minutes per day. It's actually still a really nice helmet, regardless of the fact that we'll never use the Demodans. There we go. It's fancy. Amulet of Mighty Fist +5. It's better than his +4. He is dead right now, but there's nothing we can do about that. +6 strength. That's neither here nor there. Cool. Good nothing. I'm gonna go figure out how to open this thing. And then in the next video we'll open it up, and then we'll save the Hand of the Inheritor, and we will be out of here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.